Sisters and brothers, as you know, we have come to a turning point in the ebbing away of the pandemic. And as is printed in the bulletin, and I'd like to just emphasize a few points. The first point is the dispensation from Sunday and Holy Day Eucharist ends effective June 4th. Now, our retired pastor took the language that the bishops of New Jersey put together, and it sounded, in our opinion, overly legalistic. What it means is this. We recognize that there are a good number of people of great faith who at this time remain uneasy about or fearful of being part of a larger group. This dispensation still applies to anyone in this category. We look forward to that day when you will once again feel at ease and indeed rejoice to be physically rather than virtually with your faith community at the holy tables of word and sacrament. We are so fortunate to continue the live streaming. But as you well know, all churches and parish facilities may now return to 100% capacity. You also know that if you are over the age of 12 and have been vaccinated, you are no longer required to wear a mask, but may continue to do so if you so wish. I think all of us as adults, we recognize that by the honor system and by common sense, when it comes to the wearing of the mask, as we move, hopefully, to the definitive end of COVID-19. Also, as you know, we will continue to sanitize everything properly here in our church. We have done this very consistently and very effectively. As you know, this evening we also began our processions of the bread and wine on this Corpus Christi weekend, and also the communion procession that our dear Kathy was able to facilitate in a very orderly way. So everything is returning incrementally. We are all moving in the right direction. And we will obviously, in these weeks ahead, depend upon everyone's mutual understanding and patience with one another as we move into this period of history. Lastly, I'm very grateful to our staff during this pandemic time that just worked so carefully together to make so many different pieces come together. We're grateful to our community for its generosity, and to your presence here, and to all those who have followed us so steadily on the live stream. And lastly, during this month, on the part of the Archdiocese, they just have noted to me, the pastor, that this community, we have generously pledged to the Archdiocesan Annual Appeal $49,245 from 102 donors. Our goal is $81,699. There is an expectation on the part of the Archdiocese of Newark that by June 30th, the community of Holy Trinity will indeed meet that goal. So we continue to encourage one another during this month. The Archdiocese has suffered due to COVID with its own operations and is depending heavily upon the parish communities for the life of the Archdiocesan Church. We thank you all, and we wish everyone the best of health as we move forward.